The foot in the door technique is a psychological trick that works by getting someone to agree to a small request first, which then increases the likelihood that they will agree to a larger request later. It relies on the principle of commitment and consistency. Once a person says yes to something minor, they feel an internal pressure to stay consistent with that decision, making them more open to complying with bigger asks. This technique is one of the most effective ways to shape behavior without direct confrontation, making it a favorite tool in persuasion, marketing, and manipulation. The human mind dislikes inconsistency. When someone commits to an action, they unconsciously start seeing themselves as the kind of person who supports that idea. This shift in self-perception is what makes the foot in the door technique so effective. If a person agrees to sign a petition supporting environmental protection, they now see themselves as someone who cares about the cause. Later, when asked to donate money to the same cause, they are much more likely to say yes because rejecting it would feel inconsistent with their earlier commitment. This technique is used everywhere, from sales and marketing to relationships and social influence. Charities often ask for small commitments, like signing up for an email newsletter before asking for donations. Free trials and sample products work on the same principle. Once you start using a product, you are more likely to subscribe or buy it. Salespeople first ask for something small, such as trying on a jacket, knowing that once you commit to trying it, you will feel more inclined to purchase it. The foot in the door technique also plays a significant role in personal and workplace dynamics. A coworker may ask for a minor favor, like reviewing a short document, before later requesting help with a larger project. A friend may ask you to lend them a small amount of money before eventually asking for a much bigger sum. In relationships, people often start with small control tactics before escalating to greater demands, which is how manipulation and coercion can gradually take hold. One reason this technique is so effective is that each request feels like a natural progression. The change happens in increments, preventing the target from feeling manipulated. If a stranger asks you for a large favor out of nowhere, you're likely to refuse. But if they first establish a pattern of smaller agreements, each new request feels less significant than it actually is. The dark side of the foot in the door technique lies in its potential for exploitation. Cults, scams, and manipulative individuals use this strategy to slowly break down a person's resistance. They begin with small, harmless requests to gain trust and commitment, then escalate to more extreme demands, knowing that once a person is invested, they are less likely to back out. Many fraud schemes start with a minor purchase or a small investment before pressuring the victim into larger financial commitments. Abusive relationships can develop similarly, with minor controlling behaviors leading to full-scale emotional or physical control. Recognizing when the foot in the door technique is being used on you can help you avoid falling into psychological traps. If you find yourself agreeing to progressively larger requests without fully thinking them through, it's important to step back and assess whether you are making a decision based on genuine desire or subconscious consistency bias. Learning to say no at any stage, even after agreeing to the first request, is key to maintaining control over your own choices. When used ethically, this technique can be a powerful way to influence behavior for positive outcomes. It helps form good habits, encourage responsibility, and strengthen long-term commitments. However, when used manipulatively, it can turn into a dangerous tool for control and exploitation. Being aware of how it works allows you to both use it effectively and protect yourself from its darker applications.